Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My hair is a bit messy today, but don't worry about that. And also, I've been working really hard on a new content system that I will be creating basically. I just want to switch things a bit, because I've been honestly evolving the past few months, working on a lot of new stuff, learning a lot about the online space, how it works, how it operates, and it's just natural for me to take the next step in order for my I would say organic type of lead generation, right? Basically my content on YouTube, on Instagram, short form, long form, and of course starting ads as well, which is going to be, I would say, my more profitable side of lead generation, but again, organic. And I just really love making videos in general. I just love teaching people. I just want people to understand how to make something work, especially emails, especially high ticket offers, which is really something that I kind of like lately. I've been looking really into it. And of course, as everybody can see, the info space is just growing year after year. Like literally, just becomes so huge, and it's just so much things that's happening, right? A lot of noise. But I don't want to yap a lot about that stuff. But yeah, guys, like expect some changes in the future for me, for my content, how I'll be doing content, because it's just natural again to take the next step. And I want to grow my agency. I want to deliver amazing results to my clients. I want to take care of everybody. I just want to make this work. And selfishly, of course, I want to make money. I want to take care of my parents, of my close ones. I want to, travel and everything, right? And I want to build an agency that delivers amazing results, that honestly just makes people come to the agency themselves because of the results that I deliver. That's my long-term vision. And I will be doing a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff that I have in my head, and I will be slowly building them. But yeah, sorry for yapping. Just wanted to say my long-term vision. It's just, good sometimes to say your thoughts out loud, especially in the video that other people can laugh at you with your ideas, but I don't really care about that, honestly. So let's get into the video. So, what would I do if I had to sell a 5,000 high ticket offer with just one email, which realistically, let's be honest, cannot be possible, and I actually talk about that in the email, in the script. But let's just say we have this one thing to do. Like, here's what exactly I would write in one email. So, if somebody held a gun to my head and said, you have to sell your 5,000 high ticket offer in one emails or else you get killed, right? I wouldn't panic. I'd open a blank Google Doc and I would try this. Today, I'm walking you through the exact email I would send if I could only send one. Again, it's not fancy, it's not salesy, but it builds beliefs, it shows value, and it certainly gets people to book high ticket calls, which is how you're going to sell it, right? Did you really think you would sell it through one email? No, you have to, of course, get onto your calls. And let's break it down step by step. And let's just be real, it's what I said earlier. Nobody buys a 5,000 offer from one email. But they actually do buy when one email hits all of the right emotional triggers. And of course, it addresses the right objections and makes them say, I don't know what it is, but it kind of feels right. I think I should take the next step and explore this. Maybe go to the VSL page or just watch this one tutorial and then book a call. So here's how we do that in three parts. So of course everything can be very simple. First of all, let's open up the Google Doc, big, bold, simple, one email, three sections. First one is a story. And as you can see, we're kind of writing of a sales email. We basically, it's not like a sales email, it's more like a sales letter combined with an email. It's going to be short, but it's going to be as punchy as a sales letter or a video sales letter. So start with a relatable real life story. This is basically where you connect with your reader, right? Last year I had this and this and this. You basically talk about something that was really you were struggling with, right? Especially with your I would say like the problem you had before finding the solution to that problem, which is what you're selling, right? You have to talk about it, you have to agitate the fuck out of it, and I mean the fuck out of it. Like you have to make it so damn painful. You gotta actually try to make the reader go back to the decision, back to the moment when they made the decision to actually say this needs to be stopped. Like I'm done with this, right? Like you have to go back to that emotional decision making that they did to that problem, right? They said enough of this, I have to find a solution, and that's when you basically need to go back to them. You have to bring them back to this problem. And how you do that? Through emotional storytelling. Why this matters? Stories disarm people. They stop scanning and they basically lean in and think and start comparing themselves to you. And what I said earlier, you have to go back to that decision making moment that they made. Step two is a solution. So this is where you start shifting from your problem to what you found out. Like how exactly you found the solution. How exactly got rid out of your problem. I'm kind of screaming here, so sorry about that, but I get very emotional when I make these videos. So you have to introduce your offer softly, right? So now they actually see themselves in the story. And now you basically offer the shift. We didn't touch her ad budget, but blah 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 blah. You basically talk about what exactly happened, right? What was the solution to your problem? It was my business idea, right? Or it was my system, the profit flow system. And when I found the system, I basically desire situation one, desire situation three, desire situation four without pain point one, pain point two, right? Something like that. Um, Again, upsells, email promos, funnels that don't rely on hot marketing. Then drop your solution. Blah 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 blah. Again, solution. I don't know why I have actually asked ChatGPT to make this one, but yeah, I didn't really tell it to add in examples, but whatever. So why this works? So it's honestly not a hard pitch. It's actually a mirror plus a method combo. They basically see themselves and the path they need to take. So this is what we call in sales psychology the fork, right? So there's when you tell a story, basically, I had two options. Either I would stay working at the cafe day in, like basically 9 to 5, hate my manager, go in every day, hating what I do, or start my own business, right? Go all in, take this decision that I was scared to take, but I knew I had to take, and it all paid off. I'm here, I'm standing in front of you guys, and I'm talking about that stuff, right? This is the fork, right? This is where you basically show them what path they need to take, and it honestly changes their limiting beliefs so much. And I'm telling you guys, like, there's some really good psychology that you can use in your copy. Sales psychology specifically, direct response marketing. And then we have the call to action. It's basically no pressure. I'm your friendly guy, just book a call with me. We're going to talk about how your day is type of vibes. And it honestly works really good from what I see. Like, you don't have to be pushy. People are super aware today, especially today, right? Maybe that was effective 5 years ago, but today people are just way too aware of you as a marketer, as somebody who's trying to sell them. And so they want to actually be like trust you, like you, and of course buy from you, right? That's what I do. I need to know, like, and trust you. Three things. This is what you need to build in your copy. So basically, again, have a call to action. If this sounds like something you've been looking for, we can book a call here. We can discuss about it and stuff like that. And this works because it creates no urgency, no hype, and it's just your confidence. Guys, you need to have conviction and confidence. The right people will click because it feels safe for them. And this isn't magic, this is buyer psychology. If I had one shot to sell 5,000k, a 5,000 offer, I would use a story that builds empathy, a shift that builds authority, and a call to action that builds trust, right? So, what did I say earlier? I basically said people need to have three aspects of you, right? They need to have three touch points. They need to know, like, and trust, right? Know, like, and trust, basically, right? So most people write one email trying to sound clever and use that ChatGPT copy or maybe copy paste a course that they bought for $7 and they think they have the best copy in the world. But of course that's not the case and it will never be the case anyways. Good copy requires a lot of stuff, it requires a lot of skills, and I'm here to teach you this, and I'm here to give you some good tips. I hope people actually understand this. I'm talking very quick, very fast to know, and my accent doesn't really help as well, but yeah, hopefully this actually makes sense. So, this is what sells, right? Just be clear, be real, and be honest. If you want the full template of this exact email that I have, you can actually comment down below or DM on Instagram. I have literally a library, literally a library. Let me actually show you if I have it like library. Um, no, no, no. I don't really have it, but I literally have a library with all of the resources, basically, sales pages, funnels, like everything, right? Everything is there. I don't know. There's too many stuff in there, guys. I don't really remember what I have in there, but it's so helpful. It's literally everything you need to build a really good info product business from start to finish, except of course creating high ticket offer. This requires a lot of team building, but doesn't really matter. And so again, let me go back to my call to action. If you want the full template of this exact email, or you want help crafting your own backend system that basically sells high ticket without 1,000 emails or gimmicks, you can go out, check out my profit flow system. It's basically, I think it's the first link in the description. It's how I would basically build a digital info business today, right? By following the system. So again, thank you so much for watching. If you want to check it out, the link's in the description, and I catch you in the next one. Thank you.